What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, and back with some more Erasure. And we're going back to the 1995 self-titled album. And we're up to Rock Me Gently, which I feel like, is this a cover? I feel like it has to be a cover. It's a phrase I've definitely heard. I feel like there's even a line that, I don't know if I'm conflating this with something else, but it's like rock me gently after the lovin' or something like that. Maybe it's hold me gently. Maybe I'm mixing it up with something else. But I feel like this is a phrase I've heard somewhere. So my assumption going into it, not my knowledge, but my assumption is that this is a cover. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Either way, I'm curious to hear, what Erasure does with this phrase, whether they're working from a template, lyrical and or sonic. I would assume lyrical would be the only basis they'd be working from, especially like if it's an Elvis song. Nevertheless, yeah, if it is an original tune, it speaks to intimacy. It speaks to, again, maybe the quiet moments where nothing needs to be said. Again, shout out to Depeche Mode. Words can only do harm. It's that phrase, that line, I always go back to in a number of contexts, like from different songs from different artists. But yeah, like I said, it speaks to the most comfort and most comfortable and intimate settings, and the most emotional bliss that one might have if you're in a healthy relationship. Again, with good intimacy and reciprocal emotions and so on. So that's what it suggests to me, a really loving, intimate context. Now, again, even Erasure songs where there's great passion and love in the mix, it feels like it's often more complicated and or emotionally strained. So let's see if it is as straight away as it sounds. This is Erasure, Rock Me Gently, and it's from the 1995 self-titled album. High pitch, it's panning left, right.
It's not in the morning, feeling worse for the weather it seems. But what a feeling, what an endless night this has been. Whoa. And we can't stay here, 'cause we will be forever.
Whatever song I thought it might be, it doesn't sound like it is. Feels like an Erasure track mixed with space on beat.
I've been getting used to all the crying and the games that you play. And if I carry on, I'm gonna end up with a hole in my head. Ooh.
I'm hard, but hey.
And there's more to life than thrills and spills and joy.
like, I can't believe this.
And I'll dream I'm with you. Hold me sweetly and rock me gently to sleep in
I
your
feel like maybe the super bass is a little past that.
you're with me. You hold me
No, I dream. I didn't catch that the first time around.
and rock me gently
So is this something that cannot be done anymore?
in your arms.
I love Erasure. It's as simple as that. Shout out to Andy for his amazing voice. I really think he sounds good in a couple moments there. I am curious whether that operatic really, I'm not going to say over the top because that I think has negative connotations, but really superlative operatic delivery was him, or whether that was a vocal sample or maybe a guest vocalist. My assumption would be that it would be Andy, but I don't know that for certain. And it sounded, even for him, like really high and prolonged and dramatic. So I'm not quite sure what I heard there, but Vince Clarke, you're a genius, man. When you're making me think of some of the most beautiful music I've ever heard in my life, which again, I like all different kinds of music, but I've talked to Philip about this. Very little music out there makes me feel as emotionally and psychologically inspired, and gives me profound feelings in the way that really good psybient, meaning psychedelic ambient, meaning more modern electronic sounding ambient. I listen to lots of different kind of, even within just the genre of ambient, I listen to different stuff, but again, like modern psybient can really get me thinking about, again, the cosmos and life and all the biggest experiences and questions that a human might have over the course of their life. And as I'm going through this song, the sonics are giving me those vibes. They're making me have those kind of thoughts. So again, I already knew this. Vince Clarke, you're a genius. But seriously, Vince Clarke, you're a genius. Again, big ups to all the Erasure fans. Again, big ups to Seb and Han Solo and Philip. And I'm trying to think, there's more people than that who shared Erasure with me. So again, shout out to all the people who've shared Erasure and other artists with me, all the champions of the channel. You are endlessly appreciated, not just by me, but by other people who enjoy the different songs and albums, and in some cases are hearing new things. Again, I've been reacting to a lot of Aha tracks, and a lot of the people in those reactions know their catalog back to front, and far better than I. But I reacted to a demo track that, or a B-side that a friend of the channel sent me, and a number of Aha fans are like, I'd never heard this before. So again, the way in which this channel has become a musical party, a celebration of good artists and sounds, is really an inspiring thing. So big ups to all of you. Let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.